Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We're doing a whopper two-part ranking series of the best champs in each faction, the best champs for winning raid. To do that, we are joined by the ranking master, none other than Ash. How's it going, man?
Nubs, what's up, man? It's going really well. I can't wait for this collab. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. So guys, again, we'll try the new, I don't know if you've tried it yet, Ash, but like the new collaboration thing on YouTube. Um,
I haven't yet. Yeah, it's
ooh.
interesting. It's a little not confusing, but you're just like, wait, what? Like it has both channel names. But yeah, let's
It
try it
has
out.
both channel names. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think it's pretty cool. But guys, you will
I
find
like it.
Ash's channel linked down below. We're gonna go through the first 8 factions in this video. If you're somehow not subscribed to Ash or you don't know who Ash is, I don't know how that could happen, but you'll find the link down below. It will be down there in multiple places. You can't miss it, hopefully. And we'll cover the final 7 there. But
Heck yeah,
yeah, we
man.
are gonna go into each faction. We'll give a quick rating of like, are you winning raid if you pull this mythical? Like, is this a hype mythical to get? Then we'll each get to pick our what we think is the best, most winning legendary, the best, most winning epic. I'll leave like rares as optional because I think there's a
Yeah.
few factions where I don't think there. I don't know. I probably couldn't pick a rare per faction, but if there is, we can go.
You know what happened on mine too, Nubs? Does this happen on your game, or is it like a bug? But like all the rares, like I've obviously owned every rare at one
Yeah.
point in my life, but they're all blackened out now on my index. Is that happening to you too?
Yeah, yeah, you can see it here. So apparently what's happened is Plarium turned around and said, it's not a bug. We fixed the game after whatever 6 years and it's now working
Ah.
as intended. And I'm like,
Oh no.
I
So
don't know
now
about
unless you have them
that.
on your actual vault, in your actual vault, they're going to be grayed out. I got you.
Yeah, yeah, you have to actually have the champion at the
Oh, I
moment.
like it, man.
So yeah, I prefer the old way, Plarium. Just saying. I like
You
the
know what it
working
is though?
not as
When you look
intended.
back, dude, at the way that raid used to be,
Mm,
half the stuff is like that we used to like is like that is you get used to it pretty quickly. Remember how all the champions were like bunched together side by side on their profiles? You know
yeah, I
that?
remember. Yeah, it's
Anyway.
strange looking back. And like I don't think they had the names. It was just wasn't it the pictures all squashed together?
Yeah, it was
Something like
really
that.
weird back in the day. Really weird. But anyway,
Yeah,
I
remember
digress.
before like every
Yeah.
champion had a skin as well, and you could really customize every champion in the game. That was cool.
Oh yeah, the good old days,
Good
you
old,
know?
yeah, so many skins. My
Skins
God,
are
right.
one and done, kind
Uh,
of.
Ash, you can take the lead for
All
this
right.
one, Bannerlord. So first up, Androck. Is he like hype mythical, winning the game, or like boo, I pulled Androck?
Dang, man. Dang, he is I think he's probably the toughest mythical, right? Because
Mm,
like I love Androck. I feel like I'm kind of in the minority there though. I don't know you're gonna go like I want to reserve the winning the game for like the best of the best. So I won't go there, but I'm tempted. I think he's like an 8 out of 10. What about you on Androck?
I actually pretty much agree, bang on. Like definitely, if you have a Senna, probably spoiler warning for when we get to dwarves and the
Yeah.
legendary picks. I like he's like so unbelievably good with her. I'd probably say like I'd be pretty happy I think to pull an Androck these days. Not he's
Yeah.
definitely, as you said, he's probably an 8 out of 10 for a mythical. He's not like the best, you know. He's no
All right.
spoiler for high elves, no Star Sage Galathir, but he is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I'm trying to picture these guys coming out of a shard and being
Mm,
like, "Is that the one that I'm like, that's it, I've done it," and probably not on Androck, but I love Androck. So yeah, we're on the same page. We're on the same
yeah,
page.
yeah, okay.
All
Legendaries
right.
then. This has got some strong ones in there.
Yeah.
Like Raglan just got buffed. She's cool. I don't know if she'd make the pick, but Ash, who's your pick? Who's the most winning
It's funny you
champion?
mentioned that, man. Raglan's pretty busted now, but I'm
Mm,
still I'm still going Marichka. I'm curious to where
yeah.
you'll to see where you'll go here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good. Will we force each other to pick different champions, or can we pick the same thing?
Maybe if I whoever goes first, maybe the other person gives their second choice. Just to
Okay, my
mix it up a
second
little.
choice would be Titus,
Yeah.
because he's so busted for clan bosses. I probably would put first pick Marishka though. She's like just so good, right? Why did you
She's
pick?
insane.
Why did you pick her?
Well, I think she's one of these rare champions in the game that is S tier everywhere, you know,
Yeah.
pretty much, especially the arena. But really outside the arena, like one of the best healers, one of the best passives, one of the most unique champions in the game.
Hmm.
Sure, she's great with towers, but she's great alone. And she's just so free. She's just such a good support. She's like everything a support should be. So I
Yeah.
absolutely love Marichka. Titus, though, is interesting, man, because man, I've said this on my channel a few times, but like he's a tough, like you can easily make the case he's the best champion released in years.
Mm,
Um, at the same time, he also is one of the more difficult setups, right? Like you need
yeah.
the other pieces, right? So it's hard not to go Titus, but he's also, I don't know, maybe a little more end game. You know,
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, I think he sort of deserves the second place,
I agree.
because he can be so busted, but you kind of need that. Whereas Marishka, I mean, she's sort of the definition of, hey, you just won Raid Shadow Legends and you pull a Marishka.
Right.
So
Exactly. Like if you start a new account and you pull a Marishka, congratulations, man. Just congratulations.
100%. Okay, what about epics? Pretty good
Epics.
ones.
All right. All right. All right. I have some faves here, man. I have some like unsung heroes like
Ooh,
Arndolf
ooh.
and Ulfrig and Lady Annabelle. I love all those champs, but I'm gonna go Staggy, man.
Oh,
Ursula,
classic.
obviously.
Yeah.
I think Stag Knight is the man. He's a simple kit, but so effective. I love his base stats. He's super fast. He's got the decreased speed on the A1 with the 2 debuffs that are kind of like the fundamentals, right? The big 3, I would say, that he has in his kit. I love Stag Knight, man. Who would you go with?
That's a good one. I think I'll go with Ursula the Mourner.
Okay.
Yeah, I like copied your video that you did recently, which was ranking the revivers.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Where did you put Ursula, though? I forgot where you ranked her.
I think I put her at number 1 for the epic revivers.
Okay.
'Cause I did
Well,
them
it makes
by rarity.
Yeah.
In my heart, I wanted to pick Rector Drath. I just really like her, but
Oh,
Ursula,
me
I
too,
think
man.
scraped the top. I think she's just just phenomenal. Such a good AoE revive, the increase attack and decrease attack, and it's void. It's just so reliable, and for so many teams, it's just perfect for building the team. She is a bit. I'd say her only sort of weakness is no healing, so it's kind of a little tricky to keep her alive. But I think she's phenomenal. Yeah. Any rare picks for you here?
Yeah, I agree with you on Ursula too. I think that
Hmm.
she has. I think she has one of the strongest revives, even including every
yeah.
champion in the game. In terms of survivability, at least.
Yeah.
Any Bannerlord rares? I mean, there's a couple like maybe kind of semi cool ones here,
Right.
but none. Honestly, Bannerlord has a pretty mediocre, I think, crop of rare champions. I think that like Denid the Tusk Knight is cool that he's the only rare with a big version of Strengthen on an AoE, but
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not that great though.
Yeah, he's not
So, like,
winning. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, I feel like like whatever. Dagger's okay, Valerie, but
Yeah.
nothing that's like unwinning raid. So
nothing. No,
yeah,
no.
right.
All
All
right.
right. Let's go high elves then. I'll go first with Galathyr. Yeah, winning raid.
Yeah.
I'd say he's probably the mythical.
You don't
people
have
want
him. I was
most.
looking at your screen. Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah. Is he your most wanted champion out of anybody?
Maybe it's sort of that thing where like he would be probably the most beneficial for my account. So it would make sense to get him. But I do have a soft spot for the underdog champions. Like one champion I've spoken about really wanting because he's such an underdog is Ziklik, and like. Is he that useful? Dark Elves kind of suck, so not super much. But it's like
that's a cool shout out. I had no idea where you were going, but didn't think it was going to be Ziklik.
it's like no rating. Nobody has this champion. Nobody uses
Yeah.
him, and like that to me makes them just like it's like he's kind of cool. So I don't know, but like obviously if you're being smart, you would definitely pick Galathyr over Ziklik.
Yeah, right.
100 days out of 100.
Yeah, I love me some Ziklik unity, but
Yeah.
I respect the love for the
Yeah.
for the little bit of the off metas. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Star Sage I think is probably the quintessential, like if you could have any mythical right answer there.
Yeah, I rated him as I think the best reviver, like full stop. I don't know. I think you probably did as well.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's hard to. He's just so insane, man. Like all of his skills are like you can make an argument that the best in class of whatever he's trying to do. So he's a beast. By the way, just a side question for you.
Yeah.
How challenging do you find it, like ranking these on the actual Hades website? Like all these, like there's a billion new. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's extremely difficult. Like YST does like the bulk of it, and I sort of give some input on it. But I mean, it's really tough because number one, you're not ranking for just like I'm not ranking just for myself or like for you for like an end game player. It's like you're ranking for the guy who's been playing the game for 2 days and is like, I want to learn about the champions. Like you're trying to rank for everybody. It gets really tough. I think it's really tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean with the mythicals especially.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
Like with the mythicals because they got the 2 forms. It's like just the way the site is set up, you have to rank the 2 forms separately. And sometimes it's like, but like the 2 form. Let's say like our base. It's like, neither of her forms is like a 5 out of 5 overall. But I think you put our base's 2 forms together. I'm like, she probably is a 5 out of 5 champion with the 2 combined. But like we just don't support that with the way the site's coded. So like there's it's really tricky to rank them though. It's like so long as you get it mostly right, it's like it's fine. Point people in the right direction. Don't be
I feel
like,
like that's yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like,
And,
sure, Manny
really
S tier.
the meat on the bone is the actual guide itself. So the rating is pretty
Yeah,
superfluous, but either
yeah.
way. All right. High elves, legendary. I digress. Who
Oof.
you got?
This is tough. God, it's really, I mean, I'll go with the obvious one, and I'll leave you the
Mhm.
tough job. I'll go with Fina, the
Ah.
obvious pick. Yeah, I mean, obviously she's nuts, right? The passive is particularly crazy. The turn meter, the ignore defense is nuts, and then she's got the buffs, great, which goes with the passive, and then even more buffs with block damage and a full cooldown reset. Really cool. I have her. I will say one thing I dislike about her: you have to manual play with her because otherwise she just A2s at
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
And I'm not that excited about having her, honestly, compared to what I think people would expect, because it's like, oh, do I have to manual this Fina team? Ugh. But she is
Yeah,
really
she can
good.
be a pain in that regard. But I mean, I auto with her on a Hydra team. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
yeah,
not optimal, but you can throw her in there. But yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. And to me, she's a champion that like doesn't jump off the page of how good she actually is when you play
Mm,
her. But I agree. There's definitely a learning curve. I guess not a learning curve, but a little bit of a manual element to her. I
mm-hmm.
don't know, man.
Oof,
After Fina, I think there's actually kind of a drop off, right? Like
big, yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, I could go Arbiter because she's still great,
Hmm.
but I guess, I guess I probably would go Arbiter, but just to be a little bit more interesting, I think that Highkeeper Prisma,
Ooh, yeah,
Prisma is a very interesting choice. I think very underrated. I actually
yeah.
think I should have included this on my Reviver, my Reviver list. I think it was a snub, but a really solid revive, perfect Veil,
Hmm.
increased attack, a lot of survivability, turn meter. I really just love the remove all buffs with the ally joining in with the highest crit damage. And then if you kill, you get that instant turn. That's like really unique.
Yeah,
It's interesting. I like it. And then that passive is really underrated and kind of annoying. It's like
yeah.
not dependable. It's kind of RNG laden. But at the start of this champion's turn, 40% chance to remove block debuffs from each enemy, replace them with block buffs, and then removes all the bad, the good, and replaces them with the bad. That's really annoying. So I think I would go maybe Prisma, maybe
I,
after Arbiter.
I like that pick a lot. Yeah, this is a champion. I've like no idea how they really play. I've never fought against them. Like nobody
I
has
know.
this champion. It feels like so.
I think have one live arena match against, and I forgot if I won or lost, but I remember being like, wait, what? You ever do that? Like, you ever
Yeah.
have someone throw a curveball at you in live arena and be like, oh, crap.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know what they do, but you forget the nuance of every skill,
100%. One of my favorite curveballs, honorable mention, was like a 6-star supersonic Cythalia. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was a fun one, and it's like you never want to ban it because it's like it's not meta,
Yeah.
but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect the
Islin
Prisma.
is another one of those, I feel like, from High Elves, kind
Who's
of a
that?
curveball champ.
Which one? Sorry.
Strategos, Insulin,
Oh yeah, this
Iceland, whatever.
insulin.
Yeah.
He cures the
Yes.
diabetes. Uh, yeah, Island, he's cool.
Yeah.
He definitely goes, especially with Fina teams. It's like he brings you more
Yep.
buffs and all that stuff, which is cool. He's one of those obnoxious. I've seen him a few times. The
Same.
old Island defense. It even got whipped out in live arena. Someone, I don't know, they didn't like my picks, and they're like, I'm just picking 5 supports with an Island, and I'm gonna make you wait 15 minutes. Now I beat them. I killed them eventually, but it did take
Always
5
fun.
minutes. But I was like, I will sit. You're trying to troll me. I'll troll you back, buddy. I'm just gonna sit here too. Two can play this game.
That's the worst, man. Oh, you know what? The only thing worse than that is when someone just runs out the clock every turn. You're like, oh man, dude.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Epics. I think it's you, right?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna go with Ethlin. I think he's the most
Ah!
underrated epic. Oh, I stole yours. This guy, he's insane, right? So
He's the
I
man,
ran
bro.
him in place of Atharion in Faction Wars, and I was like, this dude is as good as Atharion, which is bonkers. Like, the guy's crazy. Self-buff.
Bro,
So
I ran him instead of Ethos, man. Like,
oh, yeah. Oh, I would absolutely. I've got Ethos. I would absolutely be putting him in a team before Ethos. Like, this guy's bonkers.
he really is, dude. He really. I'm so glad you chose him though, because he is. I slept on him until Faction Wars hard, and then
yeah,
I was
same.
like,
Yeah.
whoa, he's a beast.
Yeah, no, because he self-buffs, so it makes it easier to build, which is good. The extra ignore defense against the actual tanky champions is good, but it's like big hit with block active skills is just crazy.
Block
It's so
active,
strong.
yeah.
And
Block
it's a
active,
4-turn,
and then you can get it to a 3-turn. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say because of the extra turn. Yeah, it
Yeah.
effectively is a 3-turn, but yeah, he's
Yep.
insane. I think he's probably the most underrated epic they've released probably ever.
I
But yeah.
think he's in the conversation with my other choice, Skaramis, because it's really I think
Ooh,
they're neck and neck, right? Like
fair
they're
pick.
both
Yeah.
two of my favorite epics out there in the game, both high elves.
Hmm.
I love Skaramis is so busted, man. Like he's got the 3-turn provoke. Just placing it right, not predicated on a critical hit. He's got it on the, like I said, 3-turn cooldown where he can come in with that A1, beautiful synergy. He can land that stun. You run him and he's just like he's constantly provoking and stunning and depleting to provoke. And then the A2 is busted too, because if you're going against a whole wave, like 5 enemies with a couple buffs on, you get 100% turn meter fill, potential out of that. And the decreased attack on the AoE too. This is a 3-turn cooldown. He's like an elite control champion. I really love this guy. And he can deal a little bit of damage too.
Yeah. No, I love the pick. Again, I would be picking him. Like, they're pretty bad faction for control, but like I'd pick him over Shiramani or whatever. Like he's probably the best control champion for high elves, which is nuts.
For sure.
Yeah, real good.
Shout out to Neldor. I like Neldor, but he'd be like my next, I guess.
Yeah, he'd be very strong honorable mention. He's super cool as well. There's a few rares here. Oh, I get to go first.
Yeah.
I'll go with Apothecary, the El Clasico. Look, speed boost, increased turn meter, triple hit, bit of healing. Solid. He's like, I think he's the rare that you pull him early game and you're like, cha-ching, I just won early game. I can do
100%.
Fire Knight. So, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. He's kind of like that steadfast jack of all trades in dungeons when you're progressing and stuff like that, and a speed booster in the arena. So yeah. For sure.
He's also the best example of like Tinder profile picture. You're like, oh, this looks pretty cool. Like, oh god, no.
The reverse jingle hunter. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I think I don't know. You just have to those blue striking eyes.
Beautiful.
I'll go with the lovely Tinder profile, Reliquary Tender.
Ooh.
I think she's not bad in person.
She's pretty close, actually. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
she's a good pick.
I'll go Reliquary. I think the best cleanse out of any rare in the game, and she's a reviver. Like it can be hard to find for rares. But yeah, the A2 is really what it's all about. That Tender's Watch is just like it's the only real reliable cleanse that can ride you into the mid and the end game out of rares. So I like it on a reviver.
Good picks.
I'll
good
be
picks.
a weak revive.
All right, next up, Sacred. We got to go faster. Actually, we're kind of slow.
Yeah, I know, dude. We'll be.
Siegfried Pollara. This is you're up first. Siegfried Pollara. Quick thoughts.
Yeah,
I know
dude.
you like her more than most.
Siegfried is like 1B to Galathir for me. Like those are my top 2. So you won the game. Congratulations. You don't need to worry about farming anywhere. He can just one-man farm everything speed for you. He's the GOAT, right? Do I need to say anything else? And you've got the best attack-based damage dealer in the game, I think, for arena, with that surplus damage, Rage and Nephilim, and then he can be a reviver, and he's annoying, and he has fails. I mean, we all know what makes Siegfried so great. So.
Yeah, he's super winning.
Pollara, you think she's in the same class?
No, she's definitely not winning. Like I know that you kind of like her and you use her a bit.
I'll admit to it. I'm still in therapy about this. We have a little group we get together, the Pollara Fireheart fan club.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's like, I won't give you 5 minutes on Pollara here, but I like her. I use her. Right. And that's more than I thought I was going to be able to say before I got her. That being said, is by what it requires to get her. She's no Lydia, meaning that she's not going to help your account tremendously. Sure, you can use her in Siege. You can have fun with her and niche pick block damage in the arena and in faction wars. But then that's where I use her, but it's not enough. Right. So I think she needs a buff, but I kind of like the design, like the principle, the foundation there. Just need to build a better house on the foundation.
Yeah. 100% agree. Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
we're
legendaries.
Going. Sacred Lore is stacked, bro.
Big faction. Stacked. Yeah, you're up first. I'm
not gonna overthink it, man. I'm gonna go with Lady Noelle. Noelle.
Yeah. Fair.
My number 1 pick, the best revive in the game. Just getting the AoE freeze and the AoE revive on a 3-turn cooldown is insane. Even without Sir Nick, she's insane. She got the speed in arena. She got the great A2, the increased speed in the whole team on a 3-turn cooldown. Lady Noelle, one of the best fusion. I think probably the best fusion of last year. I don't know. She might be close with wasn't Armand's last year? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
Yeah, she's way up there for sure. I think she's like the best unkillable champion in the game, unkillable spam, but you need Sir Nick. But when he's there, it's like 2 turns unkillable on a 3-turn. It's like, that's That's pretty good, right? That's
That
pretty
combo, like that combo makes it even like, dare I say, I've already offended half your audience with Polera love. Dare I
good.
say that combo makes, if you don't have Sir Nick, but you get Noel,
Mm.
you might want to go token trader if you're end game. It might be worth having that combo.
Ooh.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably true. Yeah, actually, I could see that. I had a
All
good
right.
had a good laugh on my CVC stream this week because I can't remember his name, but one guy in the chat was like, "Why are you talking up Lady Noelle? I bet she's in your vault." And I was like, "My dude, we were doing arena," and I was like, I'm literally using Lady Noelle Sir Nicholas in the background as you're typing that right now." And he was like, "Oh shit, I'm blind. My bad." But yeah, that's a
That's
good
why I
pick.
don't stream. I'm just joking.
Yeah. I'll go with Wixwell. I picked Titus. I guess I have to pick Wixwell, right? You need the
Right?
two.
You gotta assemble the squad.
Yeah, but I mean, certainly you're trying to do Demon Lord, winning, right? You pull Wixwell, cool. You beat him. Just give him some books, job done. But yeah, then with Titus, congrats, you just beat Hydra and you just beat Chimera as well, really easily. Also auto friendly. So yeah, he's just generally really solid too. Very good. So I think he's a good pick. There's some good champs here though.
I agree, man. Yeah, there's really a who's who sort of for legendaries, but I respect that. And just out of curiosity, would you take Lady Noelle over Wixwell if you had the first choice, or
Ooh,
who'd you go
no,
with?
I'd probably because of Titus. It depends, right? It's
Yeah,
like, do you count it if you have Titus? Do you count it if you've got Sir Nicholas? Because they're both the partners. I'm
that's
like,
true.
if you count it without the partners, I probably would go Wixwell even without. With the partners, I think I would probably go Wixwell first. Actually, both times.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair enough.
love Noel, but I think
You can't knock
Wixwell.
it, man. They're both insane. Even
Yeah,
like Port
yeah,
Cardio, shout out. But anyway,
yeah.
all right.
Cardio definitely a shout out too.
Epics. This is tough, man. Epics. There's
Loads of them.
like there's load, and you're in here. That's really special to have yourself in the game. Plarium, I heard they pay you like $1 every time someone pulls a Fenex, right?
Dude, if they did,
Commission on that?
I just retire right now. It'd be great. Make it happen.
I'm gonna go Deke. I'm gonna go Deke, man.
Oh yeah,
As
good
much
pick.
as it's tempting to go elsewhere because there's so many great champions, I just think a beautiful kit, beautiful synergy, turn meter fill, extra turn, leech in the decreased defense. The extra turn just keeps him just churning out with a speed aura. I don't know what else to say there. I mean, everything's been said about Deacon, but I think he's like a staple. And he is kind of one of those win the games because, like,
Yeah.
I love Inquisitor Shamil. I almost went Inquisitor because he's so unique.
That's my
like the
pick.
best
Yeah,
fear true friends. He's your pick.
my pick for second.
Well,
Yeah,
there you go. Well, I'll let you say it then. But like,
ah,
but Deke is like an all arounder. You know, it will help you everywhere, every fight. So I go Deke.
yeah, 100% agree. He would have been first pick as well. Yeah, for me, I picked Shamail. I mean, he has the single target thing, which is helpful, right? For like, I need to delete Sifi and Doom Tower. Great, he does it. Cool.
Yep.
But I think it's just the passive. I think it's really nice, especially like True Fear has been cropping up like in loads of event dungeons and stuff like that. It's in the Faction Wars Hard 21 boss. And it's like, oh, this champion just removes True Fear. So I think that's just like kind of a winning thing. It's like, oh, I need to deal with this True Fear. Great. Slap in Shamail, job done.
So true. Like, what was that event dungeon? What was it like? Was it the Queen of Hearts or something? And what
Yeah.
the heck was it that, yeah, it's just like, oh, True Fear, like to your point, like, oh, I got Inquisitor, it's solution, you know, and like, and he does that one thing he does better than any champion, every champion in the game, you know, mythicals included, which is cool. Rares, I'll go with
Harrier, maybe.
I'm not gonna, nah, dude. I think that honestly, if I had to choose a rare now, just quick, I would go Aethel, man. I would go Aethel.
Probably
honestly,
the best pick.
you know?
Yeah.
And ironically, a starting champion, just the fact that she has the big version of Weekend at 100% on her A1 on a triple hitter. I think Aethel's like underrated as a starter. But other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, I say even Armiger actually maybe would take the win.
Oh yeah, I forget.
I always said we
forget
couldn't
about him.
pick
I
on
never
commons or
scrolled that far
commons
down.
before recording, but he probably is the best of the low. Right, they're kind of
I
rubbish.
think I would
honestly.
agree. I would agree. All right.
Okay, Barbarians. Alaz, I'd say he's pretty winning. I'd say he's probably like an 8 out of 10 as well. Like monster defense snooker. How do you feel?
I agree. I mean, he's got one of that Rolling Thunder is insane, but he's just like every mythical in the game, which we'll talk about. He just does so much between both of his forms, right? You can be your healer, your burner, your block damager, your counter attacker. He does so much and good damage too. So yeah, I'd be in the same kind of category of an 8.5 or whatever.
Yeah, my main issue with him is his alternate form is just physically too small. They need to like up the model size by like 50% in battle. I'm like, he looks like a god, and then he's like human size.
That is
so
one of the
weird.
coolest designs, though, despite the
Oh yeah,
size, right?
yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah. Like
so
vision.
cool.
If this guy was like 8 foot tall, you'd be
A little
like,
bit bigger.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, maybe
Give
he
him like
is,
the
but every other
Jotun
champs don't.
size, and then you're cooking, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Am I first or are you
you're
first?
first.
I've lost track.
You're first. You're first.
Okay, let's go with
This is tough.
let's go easy pick. Let's go Odin. He-
Okay. Okay.
I mean, like Arena Menace, like that speed aura, especially is crazy. But yeah, I mean, he's got the big, massive nuke that can revive. He's got the full buff strip, decreased defense. Yeah, his passive is bonkers. So I think Odin is straightforward enough. But I don't know. Do you disagree? Is there anything that beats him?
It's hard to. It's actually no. I agree with you, man. I agree with you because Odin is. I mean, you said it best, but like
Mhm.
he has such control and really some nasty damage there. Like it just when you take him into PvE sometimes with that with that A3, you're just like, oh damn, like that's that's lethal. I'll go with holy mackerel, man. It's between like just top ahead. It's between Archer Queen and Freya and Armand's, maybe even Raph, who's like kind of
Yeah.
a beast too.
Yeah.
But I guess I would go Armand's, man. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it, you know.
Yeah.
I
Straightforward.
almost hate picking Armand's because of like why you hate picking Star Sage, right? It's like, oh yeah, Armand's. But man, I don't even draft him in live arena. I don't know. Like I should, but I'm just like, no, I'm not going to be an Armand's player for no reason, you know?
Fair.
But he's I hate going against him, and he's a menace, and that stun with the turn meter, that stupid sheep, and everything else that he does, the little things, when the sheep expires, you get the cooldown, when the increased cooldown on the A1, all this stupid crap that Armand's does, man. He's just a menace in the arena, and he's just an S tier control anywhere. So
I think it's a great pick. Yeah, I actually missed him when I was flicking through the faction. That's stupid of me, but yeah, top pick. You know, speaking of people like not using champions, like just because on principle, shout out to Consistency, free to play, smaller YouTuber, totally free to play. He has 2 Seek friends, totally free to play, doesn't use them. He's like, this champion's too busted. I'm leaving them both in the vault. I'm like, I respect that. that's
I respect
mental.
it, but wouldn't be my choice.
No, it's like I wouldn't do it, but I respect the commitment. Epic's not a great set. Initial thought would be Farrakhan, just big ally attack. It's actually pretty decent for Chimera because he brings so many things. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other picks here? I feel like it's pretty
Frankly, no. I mean, I guess I would give it to Alika, but or a Hoskarul, who I think is somewhat underrated too. But man, Fat Man to me is head and shoulders above the rest here.
Yeah, cool. For the actually, there's a few decent rares. Like, I don't. Do you have a rare pick here? I've got a spicy
I mean, my 3 faves are War Maiden, Soul Bond, and Marked. And I'll go with I feel like Soul Bond is the obvious choice, but I'm gonna go with Marked. Old school. And I like her because she has block debuffs and increased defense, big version on a 3-turn cooldown. Block debuffs is so hard to find on a rare on a 3-turn cooldown on an AoE. And she has the big version increased defense. So like this is Totemic Power is really one of those top 10 rare abilities in my mind, you know? So I'll give it to her.
Cool, fair. I gonna go spicy pick Berserker.
Ooh, okay.
I love
like
this
that
guy.
one.
I think like this guy, he's I think probably the best rare nuker. AoE, ignore 20% defense, double hit. Then he's got a single target nuke, extra turn if he kills someone. His A1 gives him 30% turn meter. Like his kit is bonkers, actually.
I'm running a little Berserker here and there in my time, so it's a good pick.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
I love this guy. And I feel like, Curse City, I'd even use him. Doom Tower, a lot of the secret rooms, it's like, oh, I can use Berserker. Thank God, I'm saved. So I think he's like a
good choice. Right next door to him. A little shout out. Speaking of Curse City, Blood Braid is my little secret weapon here because she has a triple hitter with an extra turn and a heal reduction, aka that stupid Fire Knight. There's like one Soul Cross Fire Knight that I'm like, oh, Blood Braid, you're coming out of the vault. This is your one time a month or whatever.
I think it's up right now. I think I haven't done it yet, but yeah, there she is.
That's it. There it is. She's locked and loaded, man.
Yeah, I have. It's a horrible one. I haven't bothered yet. I'm waiting till the last day. But yeah,
definitely not. You won the game champion, though. To be fair,
I mean, but you just won an Eternal Soulstone. She's like, I won an Eternal Soulstone champion, so that's pretty good.
That is true. All right, Ogryn Tribe. Do you think the Ogryn Tribe nubs? I got to get your opinion.
Oh,
do you think it's the worst faction in the game?
Probably, yeah. For me, it's probably a toss-up: ogres or dark elves, maybe orcs. They're the three worst, I think.
Those are the big three. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about that. I agree.
ogres for me is the one I've had most trouble with for sure in Faction Wars Hard. I kind of feel like my heart says they keep buffing ogres and it's not as bad as dark elves, but it's my worst Faction Wars team. I'm stuck on, well, I'm not stuck. I'm a little stuck on these ones. Sacred Order, I'm lazy, but I'm hard stuck on ogres on multiple stages. So, yeah.
Dude, I think I had the most trouble with orc, personally.
You say orcs?
I hate
That's fair.
orcs. I hate the orcs, but
they're pretty
anyway.
rubbish as well. Yeah.
Is this yours or my picks? I forgot my picks, right?
Yeah, you're up first. I mean, Gizmak's
all right,
Gizmak.
I think Gizmak is one of those you've won the games. I think he's like a 9 or 9.5 out of 10.
Yep. Agreed.
So he's a beast. Just a burns for days, all those chain reactions on his skills. He's just a special champion. I love the going in with the let me at him, buffing your whole team up. You can pop Stone Skin, you can place burns, activate burns, or you can switch forms, kaboom them, kaboom, and ignore. If they're under the burn, you can ignore block damage, take an extra turn because you kill somebody, pain link them, taunt, unkillable, ally protection. Oh my word. Like, I love getting those. I love the extra turns, man, like in chaining them together, you know?
Yeah, he's Giga. I totally agree. Legendaries.
Right. Legendaries.
There's actually some good ones.
Yeah, there are. There really are. To me, it's between two. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Grazer Iron Gut. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Grazer. Okay. I like Grazer. He's got heals. He's got some unkillable on himself. He's got to provoke the increased defense, the increased resistance as well.
Yeah.
He's got the big shield. He's got the damage, the enemy max HP ability. He's pretty versatile. Not much of a PvP champion, but you know, you can basically run him anywhere in PvE. He's kind of like a mini Krisk vibe to him, to me. Yeah. So, or maybe not even a mini, depending on what you need. So I'll go with Grazer. Who do you, oh, dude, I'm such an idiot, bro.
This guy.
I'll just let you talk about, I take it all back and I go with Key Hulk, but yeah, you can talk about him.
yeah. I will say honorable mention maybe to Togron after his buff.
Ooh,
I haven't seen him much. I think he's actually legit really good. But I think yeah, Klazag, he's definitely the best. I think you forgot him because he's new.
I forgot him because he's new and I don't have him. What a dummy.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Easy. Yeah. I mean, I forgot about Arman, so I can't criticize, right? But no, like, not only AoE decrease defense and weaken, which like in the past was your avoid legendary. But he has decreased accuracy and decreased resist, and they're irresistible by bosses. Then he also has team counterattack and unkillable with taunt on himself, and they're protected against bosses.
Same.
True Fear A1 with a counterattack. He's doing enemy max HP damage. Like, legit. This A2 would have been enough to make him Void Legendary in the past. This A3 would have been enough to make him a Void Legendary in the past. He's got them both. He's like, I think he's actually just completely nuts. Like, he might even be...
he single-handedly took that faction and was like, no, we're not last. We're not second to last. Yeah. We're vaulting up. I totally agree with you. I feel foolish picking Grazer, but yeah, dude, Key Hulk is he's the man. I mean, so many ways you can build this, dude. I mean, 9-piece per feral with all those debuffs and damn, I don't know. He's
holy shit.
He's nuts.
I've never seen such high ratings. I think it's pretty fair though. Like this guy, he's crazy. Yeah.
He's like once. What do you think? Like once or twice a year, there's just one champion release that just power creeps everybody, you know. And he's that champion. So I agree. I was considering between like Grazer and Stock. Totally not looking at
Stock's a cool pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super underrated as well.
I agree. Yeah, honorable mention to him, but yeah, I'm not that foolish.
Epics, there's actually some really good ones.
Really good, yeah. I'm gonna go with Ugo. I still think that Ugo is just like, I mean, she's like 2 or 3 champions maybe in one, right? Yeah. Like what she brings with the decreased defense, the block buffs, and the little mini cleanse, and really good healing, and a leech. I just think that Ugo is she's really a plug and play type champion.
Yeah. She's a great pick. I mean, they keep putting out legendary, like every legendary in the last few patches. There's a decreased defense block buffs champion.
I know. They're trying to power.
I'm like, all right, that's great. Finally, after whatever 4 years of Hydra, they're making more champions can do this. Nice, I guess. Yeah, no, she's a really good pick. I probably would go for her. as
Okay.
well. I'll say Maneater is also like a winning champ again. Especially you're a new player. I can do
Yeah.
Demon Lord super easy now. Great. And then I think he retains relevance for quite a few like Curse City, even Doom Tower bosses, and I use him in my Ice Golem speed farm team. Right, you block debuffs to stop the freeze,
Yep.
unkillable. The boss can't kill you. He's actually pretty sick. So
I
yeah, I
agree.
think
He
he's
does a lot.
very good for faction wars too. Yeah, like his A2 is brilliant. It's like three
It
turn
is.
cooldown, full turn meter steal. That's nuts. Guy's really good. Uh,
I agree. And then,
rares.
yeah, Bellower, man, Bellower.
Oh yeah,
I think he's still a monster even after all these years. And that
yeah,
Nature's Bounty blessing too, great for him. It was made for him, right? The upgrade
yeah,
your weak version of debuffs to the big version. So a little bit of control, a lot of debuffs,
yeah,
and some damage too.
yeah. I'll say honorable mention Gear Grinder, which I know is a
Yeah,
spicy pick. I love this guy. He is
I
in
like him
my
too.
I can farm. I'm really bad at obviously Ogryn in general, but I can farm stage 21. Mostly because of Vizig and stock, but Gear Grinder, he's in there. He's in the team. I don't
Oh, I
know.
like that, man. I
Yeah,
like Gear
hang on.
Grinder.
Where
He's
is he?
solid, man.
Where is he? There he is. It's a rare. He's the only rare I use for Faction Wars Hard because there's just no accessible reviver. Like the
Yeah.
other revivers avoid mythical, void mythical. My gosh, he's a void void
Bellatar.
legendary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Void
Yeah.
mythical, son. Not out. Yeah.
Well, you let it leak, man. You let it leak. The
I,
void mythicals are coming. Do
I
you
think.
know that like I had one of my clanmates on and he had like 27 remnant summons saved up. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm saving them. I'm never doing a remnant.
Oh,
Just hoping that they can be void mythicals can be pulled out of those because it will be a 2.5% chance. And I'm
damn.
like, dude, there's no guarantees. But now I stopped pulling them. Now I'm hoarding them just in case.
Yeah, I mean, there are
Apropos of
void
nothing.
epics in there. Could happen.
I don't know,
I
right?
can. I don't even wait for CVC or champion chase half the time. I'm just like,
That's
screw
how
it.
I usually operated. But
Yeah, I'm just like,
uh,
screw it. Just give me my epic. Let's move on.
all right,
uh,
that's Ogryn then, huh?
hmm?
We're good.
Yeah.
Lizardmen time now. You're up.
Lazarius, I mean, he's definitely like a winning champion. He's like super arbiter base form, and then his alternate form's great damage. I've got him probably my favorite champ. Yeah, he's
Oh yeah,
crazy good. Yeah, pretty fun.
I
Um,
agree. I mean, I agree with you. Yeah,
cool. There's some really good ones here. This is tricky. Oh gosh,
dude.
this is really tricky. Oh my god. Funny
Yeah,
enough, that's mad that this is one of like the best factions actually in terms of picking a top
it really
legendary.
is. There's not a lot of them, but they're all not all,
Yeah,
but a lot of them are beast mode.
there's
Yeah.
like 6 or so. I mean, like, I could see that. I'm gonna say overall, I'm gonna go with Krisk. I don't think he's
Okay.
like the best of the best, but I feel like you pull this champion, you're like, oh shit, I finally got a Krisk, and he just is super comfy for slotting in to almost any PvE content, and he's still really
Mhm.
good for Hydra. He's still really good for Chimera. Like I don't think I could easily see you saying, there's way better champs than him here, but I just feel like
No,
he's that
I mean,
super comfy. I'm winning. Yeah, that's a great pickup. But yeah, I don't know. Who would you go for? Like, there's so many.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I would have chosen Chris too, and
Okay. Oh.
it's weird because like I just feel like Chris is one of the when I got him on the timeline of it when I did get him a few years ago, whatever.
Hmm.
He just like he was so plug and play to make everything better instantly. Like, I
Yeah.
remember I had already cleared Faction Wars like normal mode back in the day, but I remember putting him on the team and like he could practically solo it. It was just like insane what he can do. So yeah, Chris is hard to get away from, but to
Hmm.
your point, bro, I would put like just off the top of my head, we've got Feedy,
Yeah.
Sophirian,
Yeah.
Teox,
Yucks.
Donnie.
I was gonna say Donnie as well. Yeah, that's spicy,
Yeah.
but I think
I
deserves
know,
it.
I know. I'm gonna
Maybe
go.
Necmo.
Crap,
But
I'm like hemming and hawing here. It's between Donnie and Sophirian for me, but I might just be being ridiculous to snub Feedy like that. But I'm gonna
yeah,
go
it's tricky.
Sophirian. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Sophirian.
Yeah. Man, it's so tough. Like, this is by
Right?
far the hardest choice I feel like out of all
I
these.
know.
They're
You've
crazy.
won with a lot of these choices, to be fair. But
Yeah.
Sophirian, he's unique enough where I feel like he
Oh yeah.
justifies the pick, right? Where the passive where you're getting all the turn meter fill, the increased speed, the revive with the extra turn, and just one of the best stone skin poppers out there in the game, or
Hmm?
one of the best burn and burn activators, which you can use basically everywhere,
Yeah.
from spider and ice golem, hydra, it doesn't matter, right? So very, very auto-friendly. Just I love Sophirian.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's a great pick, and I totally agree. I think you could easily have put Fighty Teox
Yeah.
number 1. Donatello, I don't know if he'd make it number 1, but I think he could have picked him, like, one of us could put him number 2, and I would be like, you know what? Okay, I'm here for
Yeah.
it. It's a crazy
Yeah.
faction. And, like, even
Yeah.
Python's in there.
Those
He's good.
turtles, man. They're all
Good
so good.
faction. Oh, we need to pick epics as well. And
Yes.
potentially a rare. Epics are yikes. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It goes from like
this is
who's who of S tiers to like, oh.
Yeah, this is hard, and
like
it's hard to find one to pick. I'd probably say Aox is kind of cool because of that extending debuffs. I think the combo him with Geomancer is quite nice. You can extend the Geomancer burn, give you good uptime, and he brings some healing and decrease attack. It's nifty. And he does like win a couple of the Cursed City stages against the Scarab King. He just solos it, and it's like, okay, that's nice. Just spams his A1 and extends the poisons. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know. Do you have any other pick here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I would go with Venomage, but my
that's a really good
favorite
one.
is Skathix. So those are the two, you know. But I don't think that Skathix is like you won the game necessarily. I don't want to be too crazy with it, but I like the buff steal. I like the passive, good Iron Twins, and then on rares, man, I don't know. I guess I would go. I don't know. They have like the Metal Shaper Muckstalker combo of like Sand Devil and Scarab King or whatever. Or, but nah, man, I'm not getting excited about any of these champs.
Agreed. Yeah. Cool. All right, Skinwalkers. I think you're up.
Skinwalkers.
2 mythicals. Which one's better? Easy question. I think
the Galeas is better. I think. I think he's a lot. I think there was a great buff they did to him. They gave him. I don't think he's. I think he's like 7.5 or 8 now, like in that territory. I think that I love the extra turn, good control in the base form, but his alternate form is really a force to be reckoned with the, I love that he's immune to all CC debuffs. I love the fact that you can reset his cooldowns. He has 2 hard-hitting attacks. He ignores block damage. So, man, I mean, there's a lot that you want in this meta with him from a tanky champion. So I like Galeas. Mezimel, I don't hate, but I think that she's the most one-dimensional mythical in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of B tier vibes to her overall. Like, I do good damage. I've got a block revive. Not great. Fair enough. All right.
This is your category, I think. No, it's mine. I think it's
you.
Okay, cool.
The obvious one, or do you have something else?
Skinwalkers. Yeah, I'm not enamored by the Skinwalkers, honestly. I mean, they got some goodies. Everybody does, right? But I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna overcomplicate this. Marius.
Yeah.
You can't pull him, so I guess technically, but Marius is the man, dude. He's the man. He's got. I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said about Marius other than he's a PvE and a PvP phenom, like, top tier list on both categories. There's not that many champions in the game that are that plug and play anywhere and everywhere like Marius, and his kit is beautiful, man.
Yep. Arguably the best champ in the game in the set because he just farms everything everywhere.
Yeah.
No matter what. Yeah, that's a great pick. Yeah, it's actually a big step down after that, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, maybe just Wukong. I
was gonna say,
he's a promo code, but like, dude's great for arena. Like, he's really good. So I think just winning in arena, Wukong is viable up to like top end game even. So why not Wukong?
Yeah, sure. I agree with that, man. I would have gone Wukong.
Yeah,
I think is Bolent Freewalker one of the worst unities? I don't know. I don't have him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have him, but I hear he's not amazing. I don't know.
I mean, he definitely goes into like your Skinwalker team.
Yeah, that's true.
For Siege, he's pretty relevant there, but I don't mind him. Like, he's like stun machine. I think he's okay.
Yeah.
But he's not like, he's not one of the super chase ones, but I wouldn't mind having him.
I agree. I think that unities are kind of like mythicals, where like you're never bummed out to get a at the end of the day, you're never bummed out to have a unity on your account.
All right, epic pick here.
Yeah, dude, I love some of these epics, man. I love some of these epics. That bottom row, I think they're solid bangers. I think Gom is super cool. Good damage and stuns, but I think Yuuzhan is really good support. I think Kemptum is one of the more unique in just lethal epics. But I'm gonna go a little curveball, and I'm gonna go Frenzy the Cackler. I like Frenzy. It's hard to find burners and AoE provokers for that matter in among epics, and
Mhm.
she's got them both. I love that she has the burn and the burn activation on the A1 and the AoE provoke, and she brings her own increased defense as a defense-based damage dealer. So I think she brings a lot to the table, and I think that people, I mean, she's a void, so a little bit harder to get, but she's not talked about a lot.
Yeah, I don't like this champion, so but
Why don't you
I'm
like her?
huh? Why not?
You don't like her?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Why, bro?
I just wasn't impressed when I looked at her initially. Like, I don't
She's
know.
got the what more do you want? The AoE provoke. The only knock on her I have is that
Yeah.
the burn is not an AoE, so like
Yeah.
not like a spider, you know?
I think that would make a difference because I feel like this is more. It's a bit better against bosses where there's one or two or
Yes.
three, but then this
Yeah.
is not really for bosses. I feel that's a little awkward, but I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
fair
Oh, who
enough.
you got then? Who you got?
I think I'll go with Kemptum. Yeah, a Kemptum. I
Okay.
think. I think he just opens up some really interesting teams. For just the hex, and then spreading the poisons. I think that's really strong with Arachnal Elixir now, though. For PvE, I suppose he might hit cap anyway. I guess
Yeah.
it probably doesn't make a difference, but he's actually really, really, really good with stun sets. Like the dude actually pumps out stuns with the passive. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I
Weird.
heard that. I
Oh yeah,
forgot. I was on another collab and someone said that. I'm like, what? So
yeah.
that's nuts.
It
Yeah.
is nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So especially I've got two of them and like running them together, you just got poisons everywhere and like it just popping the damage, stunning like crazy. I think he's pretty cool. And he opens
I
up
gotta try that out.
some pretty interesting teams. For even Spider, he's pretty good. Dragon, lots of stuff. So I think Hydra's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Rares. Don't try
Do
to
we have
move
any
on from
rares?
my
Sorry,
rares, bro.
forgot the
I
rares.
think I like Gnarlhorn, man. He's my choice.
Yeah.
I think that Gnarlhorn is pretty close to the
Legit.
spirit of the video, I guess. Like he's got the AoE provoke on a 3-turn cooldown, a little bit of survivability with unkillable, and then he's like that Phantom Shogun tankage on that
Yeah.
ramp, right? So
Yeah.
I think that you put it all together, you're looking at a pretty unique rare.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's like one of the best rares in the game, actually. He's insane. I wouldn't probably give anyone else here the light of day, honestly. they're pretty bad.
Yeah, let me see. I have a little bit of love for like a Graybeard and a Fleshmonger. Those are
Yeah.
the two that I use the
Yeah,
most,
like,
but they're not.
I kind of like this guy
great.
a little bit. When I was doing ranking the revivers, I was like, he's actually okay.
He's
You know,
not bad. He's not bad. No.
He's not amazing, but he's not rubbish.
I
He's
agree with
alright.
you. I agree.
And the final
Orc.
faction, you say it's the weakest faction in the game. Let's have a look at the Orcs.
Yeah, I mean, Ashnar does a big carry after his buff. He
Yeah.
tries to carry the faction out, but other than that, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, there's some good champions, but
Yeah.
what do you think? You don't have Ashnar either? I don't have
No.
Ashnar either.
I would say with the Mythicals, I probably would count Ashnar as winning. It's like that anti-burn is really sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he's like just an insane amplifier for so many stuff now. Like just that damage boost for your whole team is really, really good. And then he's a beast of a damage dealer in his alternate form. I would count him as winning.
I agree. And I'm dying for Ashnar right now because right now, like, the end game PvP meta has evolved to where if you're going against one of those accounts that has the Volcanoses and the Gizmax and Comituses, like he's really the only hard counter because when he's on your team, burns heal instead of do damage. So like he's real. If you have Ashnar, you're good. Otherwise, like bye. You might as well like against some of those squads. So
Yeah.
that's probably more of a niche reason. But I'm not enamored by Garrel though. She's not my fave.
She definitely needs a buff. She's pretty meh, honestly, these days. Got power cut pretty hard.
I agree.
That's one of the depressing ones. I feel bad Boozor pulled her after like 2 years of free to play
That was his free to play. That was his first.
Yeah, that's just depressing.
She's not like awful, but like I think she's the mythical that has the biggest discrepancy between her two forms.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's awkward.
you kind of have to go to battle just preparing to use one. It's not like you don't get a lot of utility from both.
Agreed. Right, legendaries. Ooh, I got first pick. This is tricky. I'm gonna say, Crocat is actually, I think, the most winningest. He's also the newest, which is an advantage. I think, because 2025 is pretty crazy for champs. But I mean, he's just a damage machine. Now, I will say you kind of need Packmaster. Without Packmaster, it's like you got yourself a good champion, but he's nothing special. But you put in Packmaster, and he's just spamming these counterattacks. Like I put him into my Faction Wars team, and you just sit back, and like he just counterattacks them to death. It's glorious. It's so easy. Um,
I agree with you, man. I was going to go the same direction, honestly, because
hmm,
Krokad being added to the game gave Orcs a huge, like, especially if you have Shayak, to your point, right?
yeah,
Like that's a huge combo, and I agree with you. He's just one of the better nukers added to the game in a while. I feel like,
yeah.
right.
Well, let's see. Can we make this happen in the background while it's going on? He's stronger than my ninja. Oh, we should do a quick battle, or this would be already a long video. It'd be super long. He's better than my ninja
All right.
in Hydra, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
But
he's
sorry,
really
who's your pick? We'll jump to it once this one's
yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah. Now you're wow.
I want to
Is
see. Will it work?
your quick battle goes slower than my quick battle, I feel like.
My PC is not very good.
Oh, okay. I was like,
There we go.
man.
It's
All
okay.
right.
But yeah, he beats
Yeah.
500 and Ninja at the 400. Suck it, Ninja.
Right.
Let's just
I
take
think he's
that.
like, I mean, I might be forgetting a champion here, but I think he's like the closest thing to Trunda when you have him with Shayak,
Yeah, he's
Uh,
legit. He's so good. He's so good, and it's just nice and auto friendly. I love him.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'll go with man. It's between like a warlord, a Raka,
Hmm.
a uh
Yes, Aragaz pretty all
Artak.
right, but
I like Artak. I wouldn't say he's like a
not a
necessarily an
winning.
account
No.
changer. I
Bad
don't know.
faction. Yeah, you're right. This faction
It is a
sucks.
tough. It is a real tough faction, dude. There's a lot of stinkers in
It's
here,
really
man.
bad.
I'm not gonna overthink this one. I like Aragaz too. He's one of the guys that I do have. He's pretty cool.
He's cool.
But he's so faction specific. You're not really gonna be using him outside of Orcs. I'll go Warlord, man.
Yeah,
I'll go Warlord.
I think
I
that's the
mean,
pick. Yeah.
he's still got the great Orcish rituals. He still has a hell of a lot of support for your team with the protection of gods,
Hmm.
and he's tanky, and yeah, he's definitely a great champion. So.
Yep. Great pick. Great
Right.
pick. I like it. Little shout out to Raka. I don't think she's
Yeah.
better than those two, but I started using her in Chimera. She's okay. Not top
I
tier,
agree
but
with
she's
you.
okay.
I agree with you. She's got a
Right.
little. She's got a good. She has like everything you need in her kit. They're just like kind of unorthodox how it's all structured.
Yeah.
The turn meter boost is on the creep passive, and the
Yeah.
block debuffs is on the revive, and it's just but she has all you want, or a lot of it.
Yep. They do
This
have
is a
some
tough one.
pretty
Orc
good
epics.
epics.
Yeah.
I'll go with the obvious seer.
Okay. Good.
The obvious out of the way. I mean, Karma Burn. What else needs to be said? Like the ultimate wave clear. Sick for just farming Doom Tower, even getting through Doom Tower waves. Full stop. Insane. Yeah, she's just phenomenal. Really, really strong. I think she'd be a clear number one, but there's some good ones for number two, I would say, in this match.
And not me, bro. I'm going Tagore over Seer because I love him that much. The big fella.
Yeah, good pick.
No, I mean it depends on what you need, right? When you compare champions like this, it's hard to argue with the time savings that Seer can provide in PvE content.
Yeah.
That being said, Tagore he's got like a mediocre revive, but an AoE revive nonetheless.
Mhm.
Big shield, everything scales off his HP. An epic reviver who also brings big heals, who also brings increased speed on a 3-turn cooldown, an increased defense, damage mitigation. He's got so much that he brings to the table. He's like a walking, support the entire team type champion. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah, he's sick. But he's really, really
All
good.
right.
Yeah, I like it. For the rares, you know what?
No,
Maybe,
you got one?
Maybe Ironclad.
Okay.
There's
Fair
a couple of
enough.
secret rooms which are a pain in the ass. And again, this guy, you give him like a toxic set or a stun set, and you heal him, and he does an AoE attack. It's not great, but there's a couple of secret rooms where it's like, or at least one where it's like, okay, this is how I deal with it. But he's pretty rubbish overall. That's enough.
Yeah. I think the orc rares are a tough bunch.
Tough.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable. Yeah, it's actually funny when you looking at this. I think the big surprises for me doing this was it was hard to pick a best for lizards. That stuck out to me. And then it was hard to pick best for orcs because of just lack of options.
I know.
Sort of
I know. It's pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow once you get past the top few.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna get to some really beast factions. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah, guys, to do that, you can find the link down below. Again, it's I told you about at the start of the video. It is still there. You can find Ash's channel in multiple spots down below. So jump on over where part 2 will be there with the final 7 factions, and arguably, I'd say certainly some of the strongest factions. So it's going to be, I think, a challenge. But we'll see. Ash, any final words for the video?
No, man, it's been a while since we collabed, and I had an absolute ball. Hopefully, your viewers did as well, man.
Yeah, cool. All right, sick. It's been a long one. We'll see you for another long one, I'm sure. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.